From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod in this one, Roki Sasaki. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball one. Challenge from behind the dish here. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. Still two challenges left for them. The 0-1. Pulls that one foul. Just underway. Crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. The 0-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Stays alive.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Out to short. Betts. Off balance speed. There's one.
No, he's safe.
Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Jose Ramirez.
One out man at first. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one's in there. 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Out to short. Off balance speed. There's one. To
no,
first,
he's safe.
Not in time. Great effort there.
First baseman Kyle Manzardo.
Quick toss to first, and he's back in safely. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. On the ground, right side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Parker Messick.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Batting second. Right
Here's the
fielder,
Dodgers lineup now.
Tucker.
All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Kyle Tucker.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
And that's a strike.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
Ball.
That
That's
one
out.
outside, and that's ball 1. Next
Ball
pitch is
2.
downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Gets to it onto first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Now
Ball.
one miss.
In.
Two down, nobody on. So Mookie Betts with a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey.
The 0-1.
Ball 1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
The 2-1. Just missed. Freddie Freeman lurking in the on-deck circle. The 3-1 is on the way. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
First baseman, Freddie Freeman.
And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Payoff pitch. And a pop-up. Right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Scoreless after 1. Back here in L.A., top of the second, Daniel Schneemann digs in for the Guardians.
Boog, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key Just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. You know, he saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Here's your 1.
Ball 1.
And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Ball to strike. Fouled off. He was late. Out to short. Bats up with it. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That is six. Second baseman, Brian Rocchio.
Pitch
Ball
misses inside, and that's ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses. Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down.
Well, you always want those pitches back as a hitter. It caught a lot of the zone and definitely not the intended location. But those splitters can dance around and miss a barrel even when they're not perfectly executed.
Stepping in, Gabriel Arias. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. And there's the ball.
Ball 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one way inside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And a payoff pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. On a line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. So they go quietly there. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. That one blasted deep to right. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. He nails one out to right. The Dodgers strike first. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And that one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Off
That's
the
a
mark
ball.
there. And the count is 1-1.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Line drive, base hit.
Batting 7th.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Now it's Max Muncy, the funky Muncy. Big time power. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Nope. That's inside.
Grounder might be 2. Terocchio at second for 1.
Out.
On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Hey.
Rojas wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now. You'll 1.
Hey.
Line drive, base hit down the line. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Misses
Nope.
just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Rushing throws right, bats left. Hitting 9th in today's lineup. And so far this year, he's slugging over 500. A little bit low.
Nope, that's
2
a ball.
balls, no strikes.
Hey.
A breaking ball like that can buckle the hitter, and by the time you realize it's going to be in the strike zone, it's too late to pull the trigger.
Next over in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And that skips into dirt.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the
Just a blue
Dodgers,
pit behind third right there, and that's a really
Will
tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
That misses. Ball 1. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. top half of the third inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hedges. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez on the move. He's got it. One pitch and one out.
Batting ninth, right fielder Angel Martinez.
Late on that fastball. That catches the top part of the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Breaking ball misses up and in. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throw on to Freeman. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that 4-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Hasn't given up any runs yet, so we might as well stick to the plan.
Quan stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker should have this one. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker.
Yeah!
High fly ball out to left field. Quan on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
All 1.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball but missed the spot.
For the Dodgers, left fielder Teoscar Hernandez.
So man aboard. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Popped out and fouled ground first time through.
Outside, that's a ball.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. And now 1-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Check swing. Now a look down to first. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. Hernandez wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one lifted to left. Kwan has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tagging from first. Throws to second. In there.
No,
he's safe.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman Freddie Freeman.
Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Flying around third is Betts. The run comes in from second.
Picks himself up an RBI. They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. To center field, base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Outside low, ball 1. Pajes leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Check swing, now an appeal to third. No swing. Two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Now snap throw to first.
No, he's safe.
Dives back in safely. It goes down looking. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 4. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Guardians nothing. Back here in LA as we go to the top of the 4th. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Shohei Ohtani, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Trinan getting loose as well. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the first inning.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Outside.
Off the plate, ball one.
Ball one.
That's ball two.
Late swing, foul to the left. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Good job to fight that one off. Two now. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
That just misses, and the count's full. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. And he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
First and second, no outs. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Fouled off left side. And a big swing and a miss. Here's the 0-2. Stays alive. And the 0-2. That one way inside. One and 2 now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. Got him swinging for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Roki Sasaki is done. And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
On the mound now, Shohei Ohtani.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Inside, almost got him. Inside at 100, and it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2 on, 1 out. Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's just foul. The 2-1. That's ripped into the outfield. 2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Guardians nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, ready to go, bottom 4. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And there's a foul ball. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees. Fights it off. He'll see another.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
Ball 1, no strikes. That one pushed to the left and foul. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Slings to first. Just got him on that one.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes. And then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A massive home run. And they add to their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Line drive, short hop to third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Dodgers add one to their lead on a solo homer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We go to the top of the fifth. Stepping up for the Guardians, Gabriel Arias. Arias, 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Here comes the 0-1. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Tapped in front of the plate. In plenty of time to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Catcher Austin Hedges.
Hard hit right side. Freeman takes it to the bag, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Angel Martinez.
Now Angel Martinez. He's 0 for 1. And a curve misses outside, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The next offering misses. Ball 3. And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge.
For Cleveland, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. And that's ball 4.
Take your bait.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
Check swing went around. That's strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that one almost hit him. Got him. 3rd out. Guardians lead 1. They're down 4-0.
Now pitching for
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Colby Allard.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
There's a strike to Mookie.
You know, these Dodgers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And there's one down.
Obviously, this type of run production isn't exactly sustainable game to game, but it's a good sign that a lot of hard work's been paying off.
Inside, ball
Cleveland has
one.
some action going in their pen. Tim Herron, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Sabrowski also throwing. And that one
That's low.
cutting but missing down low. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. And they'll do it again. Got him looking. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
First baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Freddie Freeman. He's already homered here in this one. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. There's the strike. And a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Taps softly to the right side. Throws to first in time, and Freeman is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Guardians nothing. We're back with a look at key moments so far in this one. So digging in,
leading
Chase
off for
DeLauder.
Cleveland, the designated hitter, Chase DeLauder.
Ball 1.
Just
Yep,
missed.
that ball went out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Way out front for strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Way inside, gets out of the way. foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
One out man at first. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Ball one.
And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That one drifts inside. In for a strike, now 3-1. Foul ball. Strike 3. It's a strikeout for Shohei.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
the pitcher on here, number 78.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
DeLauder off of first with 2 away. Here goes the runner. Yeah, that's fouled off. Line drive. And a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Now at the plate, Brian Rocchio. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Two on, 2 outs. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Lake Trinan looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Henriquez also getting ready. The 1-1. In the dirt. The throw to third. Safe there, and we've got runners at second and third with 2 away.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Guardians strand a couple. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. back here at Chavez Ravine. Well, we go bottom 6. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball. Aye.
One now. There's a strike.
2.
Out towards right center field. Martinez makes his way towards it. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Max Muncy.
That's a ball. Ball. Yeah.
Outside
Ball 3.
low. Ball 3. Payoff pitch. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Up next for the Dodgers, second baseman, Miguel.
One gone runner at
Rojas.
first. Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 for 2. Runner takes off. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. This one kicks away from Hedges. The throw into second, and he's out.
You're out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Inside
ball
just
2.
missed. Breaking
Ball
ball
3.
misses down and away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch.
Five foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
To kick the 3-2. It wasn't
That's
easy,
ball
but he
4.
earned that
Take your
walk
base.
after a long at bat.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher.
There comes the
Dalton
skipper out of the
Rushing.
dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Colby Allard gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
The
Cleveland.
Guardians going with a new pitcher,
29,
Tim Herron.
Well, they need
Herron.
someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hey!
The 0-2. And
Ball
ball one.
down.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that'll do it. So the Dodgers leave one, but they lead it 4-0. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the seventh. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The 0-2 gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. And they get the leadoff hitter in the seventh.
Well, really nice job of finishing the hitter off right there. Glove side command, fastball firm to the outside corner. Tell you what, very difficult to do anything with that pitch, even if you do swing.
And first offering is fouled off.
That's a ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On the ground to third. Throws to first. And two away to start the seventh.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Angel Martinez.
Two down, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. In the dirt, ball one. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Popped in the air, left field, and that is that. Guardians fail to score. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the seventh, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball one.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Matt Festa getting loose out there. The lefty, the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2. Ah!
That
Ball.
one missing
That's
inside. Ripped on the ground to second, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
That one ripped, but foul. Oh, 1 down. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Betts in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Pitch misses.
Outside.
And that's ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Next
Ball 3.
offering is down low. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Right side, hard hit. And that is that. Dodgers down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine. So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan.
That's a ball.
There's a swing and a miss. Fastball inside corner for a strike. That one just misses, and it's 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Chase DeLauder.
And a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
0-1. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Rojas for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
1 out man at first. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3.
Ball, that's inside.
The Guardians down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-2. That's down and in. Jackknifes out of the way. And a payoff pitch.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
On a bounce right side. Fires to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So they make short work of him there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching for
Matt
Cleveland.
Festa
Number
taking over on the
52,
mound.
Matt Festa. Leading off for the Dodgers, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
On the ground right side, and it goes just foul.
Ball 1.
Festa in his 3rd season, 33 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2016. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
For the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Activity in the bullpen. Connor Brogdon up and throwing. Now the 0-1. In the air left field. Kwan moving under this one, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder Andy Pahen.
Nope.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball. That's down.
Two down, nobody on. Out to short, Arias. On to first.
Got him.
1, 2, 3. Go the Dodgers. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Guardians nothing.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
We're back. It's the top of the
Number
9th, and there's a new
49,
pitcher on the mound, Blake Trinan. Kyle Mansardo digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 in this one. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
That's ball 2.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
And that's in for a strike. Ripped to right. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder Daniel Schneemann.
Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
Ball, that's low.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
So a man at first. Now here is Brian Rocchio.
Ball, that's out.
Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for the Dodgers, Roki Sasaki.
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
Just about ready to roll. Stephen Kwan digs in now.
Number 38, Stephen Kwan.
Tap foul at the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, that's a great effort out there in right, trying to make a very difficult catch. We saw everything you want from a player in that spot. Just couldn't haul it in.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Runner at second, nobody out. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2. Sets him down looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Here's the Guardians lineup now.
So now with one away and a man at second, here's Jose Ramirez.
Ball.
The 1-0. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Quan, the runner at second with one away. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Right side. And Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Steps on first for the out.
Batting fourth, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
Inside, ball one.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Hey.
The 1-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound in this one, Parker Messick.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
That one fouled off. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Here's Kyle Tucker now. He is a nightmare for opposing pitchers, Singy.
Yeah, Boog, and I think that's because he's one of the most complete hitters in the game. He has power, he's got patience, and great plate coverage to go along with it.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him looking for the K. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with two strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Out.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Ripped into right field, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Teoscar.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And the 1-0.
Aye.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Just misses. And it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Got
You're out.
it. Nice play. We played an inning. No score. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Stepping up for the Guardians, Daniel Schneemann. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Sasaki.
Inside.
He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
Hey.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Swings through that.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. And what about analytics? Because one of the ways it seems like they've contributed to the trend is it's not just about are you capable of getting deep, that now focusing on the numbers, maybe the matchup is better with a different guy as the game goes on. That one inside, ball 3.
Only a handful of pitchers can go through an order 3 times, maybe even 4 times. And the analytics have contributed to that trend. But I think there are some players given an opportunity may be able to show that they could be a 3rd or 4th time through the order type of pitcher. That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood
that's
on.
a ball.
Gabriel Arias at the plate now. That's ball 1. Just missed. And that one upstairs. And a 4-pitch walk.
Aye!
The 0-1. Fought off foul. Here's the 0-2. And down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 left for the Guardians. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in L.A., now it's Freddie Freeman. He always seems to have a smile on his face when we get a chance to talk with him, Chris.
Freeman, one of those guys everyone wants on their team, and it's not only for that great smile of his. One thing that separates him is how much he cares about winning. Yeah, he's talented, but I don't think there's a selfish bone in his body.
Next offering is fouled back.
Freeman is one of those guys that backs it up, too. If his manager wanted to try something different because it's going to help the team, he's going to give it a shot.
Upstairs.
And that's just the way he's wired, whatever it takes to win.
The 2-1. And that one is inside.
Freeman is exactly the type of player great teams need to have on their roster because the game of baseball is such a team sport. So I guess it's no surprise Freeman has been on some really good teams in his career.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting 6th, center fielder, Andy Pahen.
Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Max Muncy at the dish.
0-1.
The Dodgers with a chance to score first. Bottom half of inning number 2. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it, and that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere, and it's not foul.
Miguel Rojas in the box now. Takes strike 1. Two on, 1 out. That's out to center field. Brings it in.
Batting 9th, catcher Dalton Rushing.
Now a pop-up on the infield. Ramirez under it. And that's the inning. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Angel Martinez. That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The count 2-1. Foul ball there. The 2-2 now. Popped up to the left into foul ground. One away.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
Just missed. And that one wrapped foul.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Next is the designated hitter, Chase DeLauder.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Nope. Ball one.
The 1-0. Look out!
Time out.
And it
ball
hit
done.
him.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
2 on, 1 out. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. Uh-oh. Back-to-back batters hit by a pitch now.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Kyle Mansardo. Golden opportunity right here.
Ball, that's off
And
the plate.
an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Pretty close, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. The Guardians looking to strike first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Oh, and this one gets away. But no advance from the runners. Check swing called strike. And a count 2-1. That one
Ball
missed.
3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And that one is lifted in the air. Tucker gets there. He's under it. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. Safe. And they take the lead.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder Daniel Schneely.
And that is out of play. Two on, two outs. Now 1-1. Late with the swing there.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Big RBI for him right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Brian Rocchio. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Hey!
Close but called a ball. And it's 1-1. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. That one misses. And that's ball 3. Two on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. High fly ball, right field. Tucker on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Guardians 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch, and he just misses. And that's another ball. Right through there for a strike. That one fouled hard the other way. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Handles, throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Ball.
Just
Nope, that's
missed.
off the plate. Ball 2.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Mookie Betts at the plate now. He's one of the few players in baseball history to win the MVP and World Series in the same season.
Yeah, that 2018 Red Sox season was special.
And so was 2024 for Mookie and the Dodgers. Just like that Boston team, LA won the World Series with the MVP on their roster. Instead of Mookie, though, it was Shohei who claimed the double. Inside, almost got him. Man at first, one away. On the ground, could be 2. Terocchio is second for 1, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Guardians 2, and the Dodgers nothing.
Now pitching for the Dodgers,
Shohei Ohtani takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Shortstop Gabriel Arias.
Ball, that's outside.
And that one hammered. That's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges now struck out looking at his first at bat.
Yeah!
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Got him. 2 gone now.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Angel Martinez.
Just
that's out.
missed. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey!
Hernandez thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one ripped. And a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Dodgers, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Aye.
The 0-1.
Ball one.
And fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder.
1 out man at first. Digging in, Andy Pages. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Step off, throw to first.
No, he's in.
Hernandez back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps scoring a ball in the gap.
Runner on the go. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Off the mark there. Ball 2.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And
Ball
that
3.
misses. 3-1. So a walk puts
Ball
runners
4.
at first and second.
Up next for the Dodgers, third baseman, Matt Muncy.
Ball.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Tap foul at the plate. Two on, 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there, it's got a chance. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw is high and over his head. There comes the runner. The tag, and he's in there. It's 2-1.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Miguel Rojas.
That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's a ball.
Pages leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Quick move to first, and he's back
good.
safely. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Aye.
In for a strike, and now just one pitch away from surviving the inning. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Guardians 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here in L.A., new inning getting started. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Outside, that's a ball.
This one in the air. Muncy under this one. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Chase DeLauder.
That misses, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count 1-2. That's inside.
Ball, that's in.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Ramirez,
off the
the
plate,
next
ball
to
1.
hit, takes ball 1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Swing and a ground ball. Rojas with the throw to first. Guardians go down in order. It's the Guardians 2 and the Dodgers 1. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Will Smith.
They had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
That one finds the corner. That is strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing and a bouncer. Over to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
For the Dodgers, right fielder, Kyle Tucker.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie to hit. 1 for 2. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good eye right there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
In the dirt, 2-2. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Bat's hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. Got him swinging. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at bat like that one. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Now on the bump, number 78.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball.
Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Lake Trinan up and loosening in the pen. Dreyer, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Carrying well. That one hops against the fence. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Up next for Cleveland.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Daniel Schneemann, the next to hit. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Ball 2.
Hit weakly on the ground. Fires over to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Brian Rocchio.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker really on his horse for it. 2 away.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop Gabriel Arias.
Gabriel Arias will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Fouled off down the right side. That's straight air for a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a leadoff double, but they can't cash it in. To the bottom of the sixth we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Guardians 2 and the Dodgers 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the inning, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 1.
Activity in the Guardians bullpen. Colby Allard, the left-hander, up and throwing. Festa getting cranked up as well.
That's ball 2.
Line drive, that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Parker Messick will depart. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for
Colby Allard on the pitch here.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
The Dodgers with the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth.
Foul.
Oh, and 2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 0 and 2 now. Struck him out looking.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
1 out man at first. Next to hit, Andy Pajes. Step off throw to first, and he just got his hand in there. Ball 1, no strikes. Base hit right field. Lead runner around second. Throw into third, and he's out easily.
Boom, that's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was hosed by a lot. Not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths. So in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving to a walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Hey.
Here's a 1-2. And that's too high. Pajes, the runner at first with 2 gone. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Reaching for it and brings it in. Seventh inning coming up. It's the Guardians 2 and the Dodgers 1. We go to the top of the seventh. Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hedges.
Nope. Ball one.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. That missed by a lot. Going to count 1-2. Got him. One down.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Hey!
The 0-1. Out to short. Betts. The throw to first. And 2 away to start the seventh.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. That one in the dirt, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Fouled off left side.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
Fastball almost got him there. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1.
Now pitching for
So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Matt Festa.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Leading off for the Dodgers, second baseman Miguel Rojas.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's fouled off. In the air out to center. Schneemann on the move. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one away.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Rushing at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Ball. That's ball 2.
In the air, center field. Schneemann under it. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Will Smith.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
2 down, nobody on. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're down 2-1.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Scott.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game. Now it's the Guardians DH, Chase DeLauder. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Scott,
Inside,
a 6-foot
ball 1.
lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Good job to fight that one off. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Ball.
The Dodgers
Down.
bullpen with some action. Lake Trinan preparing to come on if needed. Klein getting loose as well. The lefty, the 1-0. Up the middle. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for Cleveland, first baseman Kyle Manzardo.
2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one carrying out of here. A solo shot. And they add to the lead. It's 3-1.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
And that one sliced foul. 2 down, nobody on. Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
That misses the zone. 1-2 the count. That one missed. That's way outside, and the count is filled up. Fights it off. He'll see another. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer, and this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Shawn Armstrong.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's Kyle Tucker, 1 for 3. And a foul ball.
You know, these Dodgers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've seen how many line drive base hits they've been able to produce in this one, 6 to be exact, and they've all been pretty loud.
To first, one gone to the bottom of the 8th.
And on the mound, they can't be feeling too comfortable either. With the way these guys are hitting the baseball, it makes it harder to come into the strike zone for fear of getting hit hard.
Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Cade Smith, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
Hey!
Just off the outside edge. The Dodgers down by a pair here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off. He was late. Two down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 1.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a 1-1. Foul ball.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
The 1-2. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. That one the other way, and it stays fair. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Shawn Armstrong won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer,
number
Cade
36,
Smith.
Cade Smith.
Ball.
Tying run at the plate. And that one clips the corner. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Out of here.
And this game is tied. This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And here is Andy Pajes. Here comes the 0-1. Rolled over to third. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. Through 8 full. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in L.A. So in now for Cleveland, Ryan Rocchio.
Well, both sides equally as strong, so not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Fastball for a strike. Ball one there.
Got to be down in the zone with that 2-seamer if you're gonna be effective with it.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. It's 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And a slider misses down and away. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Three-two. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And there's one down.
Up next for Cleveland, shortstop Gabriel Arias.
Ball that's
Activity
outside.
in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Will Klein appears to be getting loose. Dreyer warming up as well. In for a strike. Good slider. And here's a challenge. That looked like it missed to me. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. Still 2 challenges left for them. Here's a 3-0. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And the go-ahead run is on base. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Austin Hedges.
Austin Hedges stands in. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Way high with that one. 2-2. Swings and misses. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. Guardians fail to score. Score remains tied at 3. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. Swing and a foul out of play.
Ball 1.
Swings through the sweeper. This guy's got good power. With 1 swing, he can win it for him. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. In the air, right field. Martinez on his way over, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Dalton.
Next up, the Dodgers catcher Dalton Rushing. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. 10th inning coming up. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Will Klein.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Go ahead run on base. Angel Martinez getting ready to hit. Man at second, nobody out. Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Left fielder, Steven Kwan.
There's the strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Blake Trinan, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Dreyer, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. When you think about it, he may be in the league for the next 10 or 15 years. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Betts whips it to first. And that is a big first out.
Well, that actually works out for the hitter. If it's not a broken bat, it's hit hard enough for a double play. But with the slower roller, defense does a nice job at least getting one out of it.
Runners at second and third and one out. Chase DeLauder digs in for the Guardians. Fastball is outside.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Runners on the move. Bunt attempt misses. Now he has nowhere to go. He's tagged out, and that didn't play out the way they hoped. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. Swing and a miss.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul. Next pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the ground, out to short. Tosses to first, and that will end the inning. Guardians lead 1, so no change in the score. It's 3-3.
Now pitching for
Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Tim Herron. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 4 with 3 ground outs and a strikeout.
Ball.
Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first. And here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Up next for the Dodgers, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first in time. 2 out.
Up next for the Dodgers, shortstop
Here's Mookie now, known for his late inning heroics.
This is a big spot for a big-time player.
Pitches in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. That one almost got him. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
What do you got?
Swing, appeal to first, and he won around. Just enough that time. On the ground to third. Throwing the dirt. Can't pick it cleanly. Now 2 aboard.
Well, we're going to see throwing errors from third base from time to time, and that's a pretty good example of why. If you don't get behind the throw properly, it's really easy to throw a power sinker over there to first. And first baseman, I'm sure he wants another shot at that pick, try to bail out his teammate, but that was just a tough one to come up with.
Inside. Ball 1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
That's low.
Just missed. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Oh, look at the stop. Goes to second with it.
No!
It's there, and that's a great play. Dodgers strand a couple. Still tied 3-3. On to extra innings. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've got the lead in extra innings. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Well, this has the makings of a big inning as they triple home the runner from second.
Yeah, and now the home team has to be on their toes defensively, probably bring that infield in. Can't afford to fall further behind and make your job tougher.
Sliced hard but foul. And the 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Don't be surprised if ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. One on, nobody out, a run in. We are in the 11th. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2-2. That one missed. Line drive, base hit. Ramirez in to score. It's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So in now for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann.
Hey!
Yo, 1. And a strike in there. Cap dances out of the way of that one. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. And here in extra innings. Hard liner. Makes the grab.
For Cleveland, second baseman Ryan Rocchio.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Ball.
Manzardo, the base runner at first with 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To Betts at second for 1. Out to Freeman, double play, inning over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Guardians 5 and the Dodgers 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We're in extras here. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
In the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Man at second. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger.
And Freddie takes the K.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Late on that fastball. The tying run at the plate.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. See you later. And we are tied.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. And that one fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning, and we're in the bottom of the 11th. Backed off the plate that time. The 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. And there's the ball.
Bullpen.
That misses the zone. Full count back. And a payoff pitch. And he walked him. And after a lengthy at bat, the walk puts the potential winning run aboard.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
That's outside.
Outside.
Ball 1. Misses again, 5 in a row.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
One down, winning run on first. That misses the zone. They're down 3-1.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
And ball 4 to a board.
Take the break.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Tim Herron departs, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
Connor
Cleveland,
Brogdon
number
gets the call from the
75,
pen.
Connor Brogdon.
First and second, 1 out. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Two on, 1 out.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. In the air, right field. Martinez settles underneath it, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, designated hitter, Will Smith.
Strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Eric Sabrowski, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Two on, 2 outs. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is the inning. 2 runs on 1 hit, the 2-run homer. 11 innings in the books now. We're all tied up 5-5.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Blake Trinan. Go ahead run
Leading
on
off
base.
for the Guardians,
Gabriel
shortstop,
Arias
Gabriel
digs in for the Guardians. Ripped on a line to center. He's got it. Runner tags at second to third. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Austin Hedges.
Right through there for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Here comes the 0-1. And that
Ball
one is
in.
inside ball 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jack Dreyer, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Henriquez, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. That's a ball
that's
went
down.
with the sweeper. That pitch clips the outside corner. And now 2-2. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. So they've still got both their challenges. The Guardians with the go-ahead run at third here deep into extra innings. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Angel Martinez.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Angel Martinez digs in now. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. There's a strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That was the sweeper, but it missed. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. It's a squeeze. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. As a run comes in, and they take the lead.
It just doesn't get any better than this for the offense. The squeeze produces the go-ahead run, and it doesn't even cost them an out. A perfect play, and a big one this late in the game.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in extra innings. And the sweeper is off the plate.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge. Two on, 1 out. And fires in a fastball at 95. Next offering is fouled back. And here's a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Three and 2. Payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2 on the way. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Chase.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Blake Trinan done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez. Two outs, runners at first and second. And up next for Cleveland, Chase DeLauder. Foul ball there. And the 0-1.
Ball one.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Just missed. Jose Ramirez next to bat for Cleveland. Two on, two outs. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate. It's 7-5 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
That's in for a strike. The Guardians trying to break this one open, and we're deep into extras. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Line to right, base hit. Martinez coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
First baseman, Kyle Manzardo.
You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Kyle Manzardo digs into the Guardians. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Here's a 1-2. And they'll do it again. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th coming up. Guardians 8 and the Dodgers 5. Back here in L.A., we're in extras here. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball.
And that skips into dirt.
Well, that pitch not even close. A 2-0 count now. He can't be over aggressive. He's got to make sure that pitch is right on a tee for him.
Man at second. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That one misses.
That's ball 4.
So a leadoff walk. That's in there. It's 0-1. And that is out of play. That's smashed towards center. Schneemann gets under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Dodgers, left fielder.
And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at bat. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Nope, that's down.
And fouled off. The Guardians trying to close out a 3-run lead, and here in extra innings. On the ground. Tags the runner for 1, and that's a double play to end it.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better, and the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive. Players are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be pretty encouraged about how they pulled for each other.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long